To live right now. I'm just going right now. Just playing things. Here's some people coming.
Really, I would be starting to scale. Oh, that is scale. Are they gonna?
Hey, I'm actor Chris Bartlett from The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you're watching Virtual Cantina Network.
Cool. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live here on the Virtual Cantina Network, live from ICCC in Nashville, Tennessee. I am Spencer, and I'm here with VCN Hall of Famer Chris Bartlett. Chris, glad to have you on the show today.
Spencer, it's nice to be with you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.
Always. Yeah.
Thank you. So we just saw you in California as part of our events here at the Filoniverse. Thank you so much for meeting up with us at Scum and Villainy and being able to meet like all of our members like in person at a strategic virtual cantina event.
Well, that was such an epic event. I mean, so many people came from so far away, and such a cool location, you know, at the Scum and Villainy Cantina, which really feels like a Star Wars set.
Right.
So yeah, it was fun to see everybody.
It was interesting because that was actually my first time ever in Scum and Villainy.
Oh, really?
So I had never been there before. So we run an event there, and I'd never wanted to go.
Oh, I've been there a few times. It's just down the street from where I live.
That's something wonderful. So as we mentioned, we're here at ICCC in Nashville. This is a very nice, warm, I would say, family-friendly Star Wars event. What do you think that makes this show very unique? I mean, you get to a lot of different shows, but this one is like strategic Star Wars.
Yeah, it's really themed for Star Wars. There's several actors that are from the original trilogy, and like Paul Blake plays Greedo, Chris Parsons plays Forlom, and then there's a couple from the sequel films as well, and then some of us from Mandalorian and the new era of television. So it's really special for all of us because it's all, you know, our universe.
So for those who are at home, Chris did an incredible panel a little while ago with Chris Parsons. Now, if you don't know Chris Parsons played Forlom. Now you got Forlom and One Jack. They're pretty much the same, I would say, species character. I mean,
no, they're both Lom class droids,
right?
In the timeline, One Jack appears when Obi-Wan Kenobi is watching over Luke on Tatooine and also over little Leia on Alderaan, and One Jack is hunting Kenobi and little Leia. Later, when the bounty hunters are being assembled by Darth Vader on the Star Destroyer, I believe, right? That's when Forlom appears. So, I mean, are they connected in the timeline somehow? I don't know, but I have always wanted to see Forlom in action, and we see those in the comics. You know, really a lot of action, a lot of gunslinging and everything, and so when I got the chance to play One Jack, I wanted to portray what I've always wanted to see, and so we get some really cool moments. This is One Jack here. There we go, One Jack, and also in action in Kenobi. It's better to go just watch it on TV. But anyway, that's how I played it, and I hope that we get to see more sometime.
Another thing you might know Chris as that Chris plays an enormous amount of protocol droids, not just our favorite goldenrod C-3PO. Besides C-3PO, which is absolutely iconic, what was the other protocol droids that you found the most challenging or most exciting to play?
Oh, challenging. Well, Copper from season 3 of Mandalorian. This is Grief Karga's right-hand droid. The most challenging part of that is I couldn't see. And the eyes were, as you can see, the server droid right here. It's the same model as Copper. The eyes are covered, so I can't see out of the mask. So I do all the rehearsal with head off, and then we put on the helmet, and now I'm doing all of my action, all of my emoting, all my, running into the office or running out of the office, out across the lava flats, all without being able to see. So that's the most challenging. What was the other one?
So what do you feel is the most like complex character?
Oh, complex, yeah. Let's see. I don't know. They're all kind of based on a protocol droid body,
right?
So none of them are are much different in terms of functionality and performance.
Right?
Most of it comes down to what's happening up here, you know, so whether the visibility like an RA7 droid, like this one over here, that's like a windshield. I can see great out of that.
That's one.
But, you know, at a C3PO or the other protocol droids, those are like looking through drinking straws in a darkness, all darkness. So I would say, yeah, in terms of challenging, copper would have been the hardest, but technically they're all pretty similar.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So we're very excited of all the products and the projects that you've done, and we greatly appreciate everything you've done for the virtual cantina, you know, and been on our shows a number of
love it.
times. And
That's great.
It's good to see you. and
Thank you.
we've got a lot of fans here.
All right, you too.
Mr. Popular guy. Yeah. But you know, we really appreciate everything that you do for now, just a fandom, but also within the university itself. So thank you very much, Chris.
Oh, I feel so lucky to not only to be part of the galaxy, but also to be able to have fun with people like you who spend so much time and effort to make fun for fans and connecting, you know, us with fans, and it just feels like a real genuine family. So I love that you do that with Virtual Cantina.
Thank you very much. And if anybody wants to follow Chris on social media, where should I look for you?
Chris F. Bartlett. Or you could just search Chris Bartlett and I'll show up on Instagram. And it's the same on the others, you know, on Twitter and yes. So yeah, just Chris F. Bartlett. Instagram's the place where I am active the most.
Mhm.
So if you write me, I see all my messages. But just be patient because if I say that. But yeah, no, I answer my messages and read those. So but I'm active there most, and I hope that you'll come and hang out.
Awesome. Chris, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you, Spencer. Good
And
to
once
see you.
again, you can follow us on all of our social media platforms. And till next time, this is Spencer and Chris saying, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you. Great. All righty.